Well, that's what the
How is this the cashier's fault or the cashier's problem?
Shame on you. Now we gotta go back to work. What am I gonna do?
Looks like you're either gonna have to work or you're gonna have to work.
People to say, girl, let me get a couple of yaps.
What does she have to do to get some yamps? So lately, there's been a whole lot of EBT cards declining and a lot more drama happening in the checkout line. We have grown-ass adults throwing toddler-sized tantrums in public, and some just rage posting to TikTok. The food stamp cuts are hitting hard, and some people are taking it very personally. Now look, I get it. Times are tough. Groceries are costing a lot of people more than the rent. Losing your benefits sucks, but screaming at cashiers like it's their fault? Baby, that's unacceptable. Today we're diving into all of the chaos and complaints because the EBT drama is all over social media and it's wild.
So Donald Trump and the food stamp office really played in my face yesterday because why was the food stamp app saying that I no longer qualify? Oh,
Probably because you no longer qualify. It's probably why it's telling you don't qualify, because you no longer qualify.
doesn't exist, all these red little pop-ups and messages. I couldn't get into the Connect EBT portal. I damn near had a heart attack. Because what the heck? I have 2 kids and I work part-time. Why would my benefits be getting cut off? That doesn't even make sense. So I'm like, you know what? First thing Monday, I'm going down to the office, or I'm calling my caseworker, or I'm going down there and figure this out because it doesn't make sense. Then come today, Sunday, everything's back up. My case is back open. Everything's back up. The app is back to normal.
Oh, so she was throwing a tantrum because there was a small time glitch and she just needed to wait for it to be fixed. Silly me. They really think that like there's no glitches in the system sometimes. Hold your horses and, wait and see what's gonna happen.
Normal. The Connect EBT portal's back to normal. My benefits are coming and all this, everything's back on. Can y'all stop playing in people's face? Like, stop. Just stop.
Do they really think that the welfare office is doing this on purpose just to mess with people? They really think that? There was probably a system glitch or there was an update or something and it was probably temporarily down for 24 hours or less. Let's not get our panties twisted. Oh my gosh.
It's not funny. It's not cute. Like, I'm really getting tired of this administration. Don't ever play on my top like that. Like, I have a lot of patience. But cutting off the EBT, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. Stop. Stop doing that. Fuck Trump.
Yep, he did it on purpose just to fuck with you.
Trump done cut them food stamps off. Trump done cut them food stamps off. I can't call none of my damn sisters to get a couple of damn yams. I can't call none of my people to say, girl, let me get a couple of yams.
What does she have to do to get some yamps? Feel the outrage just radiating from her car.
Why was you messing with them? And I understand, they talking about you need to get a job. I'm a working person. But a lot of people work, baby. And still need them yams.
I agree with her. A lot of people work and they still need food stamps. I agree. There's a lot of people that work, pay all their bills, and they have little to nothing left for their food. That is correct. That is a true statement that this woman just made.
Still need them yams. Do you understand? I was so hurt when my people were like, man, no food stamps this month, cause he really cut them off. He really did away with food stamps. Like, what? Wow.
Wow.
Man, Joe.
So this caption reads, this is in Lake County when your food stamp card decline. It looks like this was at a gas station. Someone's food stamp card declined, and so they went on a destructive spree throughout this store.
They just tore the gas station up. because her EBT card ain't have a dollar left on it. Shorty just told the whole gas station. She just wrecked the whole gas station, man. Yo, I'm talking about tore this thing to pieces, man.
Look at all that broken glass. The entitlement of these people. It's not like the gas station attendant. It's not their fault. It's not their fault your food stamp card got declined. This is disgusting behavior.
Like, what? Because your EBT card ain't have another dollar on it? You posted, man. And I like this store. Look what she did to the hostess, man. To the cupcake, not to the yellow cupcakes, man. Wow.
Not the cupcakes. She wrecked the cupcakes.
I just came to get my 2 cents. Everybody out here talking about Trump cutting food stamps for the people that's not working. Get up off your ass and go get a job, blah, blah, blah. Them motherfuckers denied me and my wife with a job. They don't want nobody on that shit, not the people.
Okay, so to be clear, the new policy basically states that if you want to continue to qualify for food stamps, that yes, you have to be actively working at least part-time. I believe that the amount of hours was 80 work hours per month. That's equivalent to a part-time job of 20 or so hours per week. From my perception of the bill, this policy change was basically just to try to keep people from using a safety net like a hammock, because that's exactly what the food assistance program is. That is what SNAP is. That is what EBT is for. It is a safety net. It's not a hammock for you to stay in, right? You're supposed to use stuff temporarily to then better your situation and then eventually get off of it. But what has been happening over so many years for generations of families, people get comfortable being on welfare and they just stay there because where is the incentive to work? So now there's an incentive to work, because if you don't work at least part-time, you will no longer get those benefits. That's the whole point. And yes, and I know there's a lot of people that are very, very upset about this. And there's a lot of people that are confused because they don't understand. They're like, well, if I go get a job, you're gonna cut my benefits. Well, your benefits are gonna get cut off regardless. So I don't understand what's confusing about that. If you don't wanna lose your benefits, go get a part-time job. And there's only certain groups of people that are required to get part-time jobs. Okay, it's not everybody. It's really not a hard concept to understand. There's some age requirements. And yes, if you barely qualified for food stamps when you weren't working or when you were disclosing your income when you originally applied, and then you put those same requirements in under these new policies, you might not qualify anymore, which I think the purpose is just to, I don't know, incentivize people to work harder and make more money so that you can take care of yourself without relying on the government. I mean, that's my perception. Am I wrong? Let me know.
And we got 5 kids in our house and still got denied.
She just had to add that, 5 kids. The caption on this video, and this is not the original poster, it's someone who grabbed her video and re-uploaded it on their account. I'm guessing because she probably deleted hers when the internet started calling her out for the idiot she was acting as. It says, my food stamp card declined at the store today. I was so embarrassed.
All right, $8.74.
You ain't gotta talk.
$8.74 this is for. This tantrum we're about to see is over $8.74.
That lady like that.
No, don't stay out of it. I ain't got time for her. Sure. Okay. What did you say on your end? This one says I'm processing.
It says insufficient funds.
That's a lie, because I got something on my card. You telling a lie.
Would you like to try me with that? Decline.
No, you're lying.
You know you ain't had no money.
I know you lying. I know you didn't have no money. Oh my God.
You sure you say
Yes, ma'am, it says insufficient funds. She knows what she's talking about.
That's a lie. I know what I got on here. I know what I got on here. I got a grand on here.
You got no grand. You don't spend that.
She just said, I have $1,000 on here. I have $1,000 on here. There's a lot of people out here in the world today. Their bank account never sees $1,000. She's over here saying, I got $1,000 on my EBT card.
Food stamps.
If I do sell it, what's it to you?
Hurry up. Ain't nothing on there. You might as well stop trying.
No, for real, I ain't sure I got something on here. Seriously, so go on, for real, make me sure people look at. Go on now.
You make yourself shame.
What it saying now?
You the one
What's
broke.
it?
Insufficient funds.
Declined.
What's that? You sure?
I'm sure it says insufficient funds.
I think you lying.
That lady ain't lying.
You lying. Why would she lie to you? You think that she's hitting some magic button on the cash register to purposefully decline your payment? Really? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case here.
Sure.
Yeah, see, there's the proof. She's like, look at my computer screen. It's declined.
Okay.
Well, you forget it. You cancel all that. I'm not about to pay for nothing.
All right. Well, you have a great day, ma'am.
Stop wasting people.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to leave the store now.
Make me leave.
I will. I'll call Evans County.
Come.
I
You
will.
call Sugar
will.
County, Brooklyn County,
I
Green
will.
You
County,
sad.
ATL County.
I
all
will have a
that.
great day.
You too. And a Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Go ahead and call the people on her.
I am.
Go ahead and call her.
I am.
I know I got something on here. I know
No,
you're
you
lying.
don't, ma'am. You
I
have not.
know you're lying.
Well, that's what the
How is this the cashier's fault or the cashier's problem? She's just the messenger.
computer says.
Computer's a liar.
Well, the computer doesn't lie.
I got
Computer, the
That lady ain't lying on you.
Oh, she come from the back looking. What?
Yeah, 'cause what you do that is for? You so ghetto.
Oh, I don't like this. I know I had enough on my card.
All right, let me go get my phone.
Yeah.
Go get it. Come on.
Send her off, please.
Oh, I know. Back looking. What?
Yeah, 'cause what you do that is for? You so ghetto.
Oh, I don't like this. I know I had enough on my card.
All right, let me go get my phone.
Yeah.
Go get it. Come on.
Send her off, please.
Oh, I know.
You already out on bond.
None of your business. I can be out. Sugar Daddy come get me. Too many come get me. Patty come get me. I know Pie coming.
Nobody come to get you.
Yes, I need y'all to come to the Daisy Dollar General. I have an irate customer here that I can't deal with. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Here I go. You ain't called the police. You trying to be nasty. You want to be nasty.
She gotta do what she gotta
I'm
do.
gonna be nasty to you.
She's so
We're doing that in
cute.
the people right here.
Stop here till they get here.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
Come behind you. Come on.
Better teach you.
Come on. Let's go outside.
What?
Let's go outside.
What?
Let's take it out.
No, don't go outside with this crazy woman. What's this cashier doing? Don't go outside with this crazy woman.
Take it out here. No, you wrong for that.
You gonna have a lot
You
of
know I
charges.
had it. Oh, now you know I had it.
Now I have a business to run.
I don't care. No.
Here's her keys. Y'all have a great day.
You have one. Trailer.
Everywhere you go, you start mess.
Shut up.
Everywhere you go. You just
I mean, that cashier called her bluff and walked outside and handed her keys. But that was, I mean, let's be real, that's unsafe. That cashier should not have done that.
sad.
Give me keys. Give me keys.
Get your keys.
I'm already. Ooh, whoa. Tell y'all try to start New York right and listen me up.
Better have a go for they come.
No. I'm fit to go.
I understand that she's probably embarrassed, and I think a lot of people, when they get embarrassed, they like turn up the showmanship to try to hide how embarrassed they are. But I don't think they realize that it makes them look a lot more stupid when they do that. I don't know.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
So it looks like she's on her way to the welfare office to see if she is part of the 2 million people getting cut from food stamps as of September 1st. Let's find out if she is, shall we?
So I go to the food stamp office because I'm like, I'm hoping and praying I'm not one of them ones that they cutting off. So I go up there. Mind you, the line is around the corner. I'm talking about wrapped around the building. I was there 15 minutes before they opened and the line was ridiculous. So I stand in line for the 15 minutes. They start letting everybody in. Get you a number, whatever. I was there, I kid you not, for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Then I find out. The lady say, well, are you working? I said, no, ma'am.
I don't want to sound judgy, but if you can wait for hours in a food stamp line, if you got that kind of time, why don't you have a job? Honest observation. Because there are a lot of people that are on public assistance that spend hours of their time at the welfare office, waiting in line, on phones, going to interviews. Why can't they use that time to get a job? Honest question. Honest question. Don't come for me. Honest question.
She says, well, you have to reapply. I said, reapply who? She was like, yes, ma'am, because you have been receiving benefits I've been receiving since December. So it's been, 8 months now that I've been receiving benefits. And she was like, because you're not working, you haven't been working since you've been receiving benefits, they stopped benefits. Y'all, I was so hurt.
I was so hurt. You were hurt because you hadn't found a job? Now, this is the kind of mentality that people have where, oh, I don't have a job, so I'm just going to live off the benefits that I get and not try, right? I think it's a mindset problem. It's a character problem. I've mentioned before that I've been on food stamps. I've visited food banks. I have been on state assistance. And all I wanted to do was better my situation so that I could get off of them. It really gets under my skin, the fact that she says, I was so hurt that they cut my food stamps off because I wasn't working. Again, safety net, not hammock. You were given a benefit to help you until you find a job. It's not meant to replace a job. Food stamps, TANF, Section 8. This stuff is not meant to replace your ability to work. It's meant to help you temporarily. And the only thing that this new policy is doing is holding people accountable and forcing them to make an attempt to take care of themselves.
Leaving the food stamp office, I'm gonna put the video. Like when I first left, I was gonna do a video when I first left, but I got distracted. I don't know.
So sorry we missed that.
With that refrigerator is dang near boneless. I mean, we got a couple of things in the pantry, but
her refrigerator is boneless? Like wings? Is that what she means?
I'm just gonna grab me a $4 Gorilla unbeatable meal deal with my last little couple of dollars and
That's another problem. I'm gonna grab me a little gorilla meal with my last couple of dollars. How about you take the last couple of dollars and go to the grocery store and buy a 5-pound bag of potatoes? True story. When I was 19 years old, I was not yet on food stamps. I didn't know anything about food banks. For real, I didn't know the food banks were a thing. I just had no money and no food. I literally found change in the center console of my car. I was able to scrape together enough to buy a 5-pound bag of potatoes. Now, this would have been over 20 years ago. So I was able to get a 5-pound bag of potatoes at Walmart for like somewhere between $1.50 and $1.99. I went and I scraped up change, less than $2 to go buy a 5-pound bag of potatoes. And potatoes is what I ate the entire week. I had like a little bit of ketchup, and thinking back on it now, I would have gone to like a gas station or something to get some ketchup packets because I ran out of ketchup and then I was just eating potatoes with salt, and that was basically it. That was my meal for an entire week. A 5-pound bag of potatoes, that's all I ate for an entire week. But she is saying that she no longer has food stamps. So she is gonna go spend the last couple of dollars that she has getting some sort of an unbeatable meal deal at a fast food joint. That is part of the problem. What I'm noticing is that there are a lot of people that are on food stamps that have no idea how to properly shop for food and how to properly allocate their money to make food stretch. I promise you, if you were to give me $5, even in this economy, if you were to give me $5, I could go buy enough food for myself to eat for 3 days. I could. $5, I could do that. Enough food to eat for 3 days. They're not gonna be extravagant meals. I might only eat once a day, but it's this whole mindset that I think a lot of people nowadays have forgotten. You eat to live. You don't live to eat. We're in a survival economy right now. Prices are skyrocketing. We have to do what we have to do. If that means eating only once a day, okay. You're not gonna keel over from starvation for only eating once a day, but instead of going and buying something that's the equivalent of a biggie bag at Wendy's, I assume, maybe take that few dollars to the grocery store and shop smart. But no, she won't. She won't bother to try. She's just gonna cry on TikTok about how her food stamps got cut off, and then she's gonna go eat some fast food with the last little bit of money that she has to not even satisfy herself for one meal, because you know damn well fast food don't stick with you and there is zero nutritional value, especially in something that's called a unbeatable meal deal.
Cause why? I got 3 small children and an infant.
So she has 3 kids and an infant, but she is planning to spend her last few dollars buying an unbeatable meal deal at a fast food restaurant for herself? That's all I heard. That's all I heard with that statement. Anyway.
Y'all, they just took my food stamps. Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell y'all how frustrated I am. But more importantly, what am I gonna do? Now I told y'all something was...
She's making this public announcement, this public declaration that they took my food stamps and now I owe them thousands of dollars. I just feel the need to point out that she got her lashes and her nails done. Just saying.
A little iffy, and that we have to get our ducks in a row, y'all. We have to get our ducks in a row, because guess what? Now I gotta figure out myself, but that's cool. The whole thing is they're doing food stamp reductions. Now, did I think it was going to be me? No, I didn't. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I really didn't. But here we are. So for all y'all thinking that I just be BSing and this is not going on, this is going on. You can Google it. You can Google it. Google Trump.
We don't need to Google it. All we have to do is open up TikTok.
Y'all voted for Donald Trump, and now, guess what? We got to go back to work to qualify for...
Oh my God, the audacity. Now, guess what? We have to go back to work. Yeah. Why is this such a foreign concept to people?
EBT and food stamps, and you have to be working 30 hours a week.
I don't remember hearing 30 hours a week. 30 hours a week would be equivalent to 120 hours a month. I don't think that was it. I'm pretty sure it was 80 hours a month. Let me know down in the comments if you heard different.
I got 5 kids. I can't work 30 hours a week. Who's going to take care of my kids?
Why weren't you asking yourself that question when you had all those kids? Honest question. Were you not thinking about who was going to take care of those kids when you were having them? Apparently not.
Y'all done fucked around and found out, now fucked it up for everybody. You mean to tell me I got to go back to work and I got 5 kids? Who's going to take care of these 5 kids? I got $72 to last me on this EBT card, and then it's done, and I got to find a job. So, thanks a lot, and fuck you to anybody that voted for Donald Trump. Shame on you. Now we got to go back to work. What am I going to do?
What are you going to do? Looks like you're either going to have to work or you're going to have to work. That's what you're going to do.
So, y'all, I lost my food stamps, and I'm trying to tell y'all, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. I'm not playing. That shit hurt. So, I lost my food stamps over 6 months ago, but I got put onto game, and I wish I would have did this before I had my food stamps. Like, this is what all the...
Can we just point out the fact that she has probably a $7 drink in her hand? Looks like, I don't think it's Starbucks, but it's some sort of a frappe. It's probably from McDonald's, judging by the straw. So she just dropped $5 or more on a caramel frappe, it looks like. I don't drink them, but I know what they look like. And she's sitting in her car complaining about how she lost her food stamps. Baby, if you can afford to drink overpriced non-coffee from McDonald's, you could probably afford to buy some food. Just saying.
My food stamps just got cut from a little over $3,000 a month to $800 a month. And I'm pregnant with my 9th child, and I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna pay the grocery bill. The money we saved by having the government pay for our groceries, we were using to pay for our mortgage. But now, if we're gonna have to use our mortgage money to eat, I don't know how we're gonna make it.
How about you just shop better? I mean, I'm sorry. I think that what she's saying she's receiving in food stamp benefits, I think that's more than enough to feed them, even with grocery prices the way they are. I personally think it's more than enough. You just have to change how you shop. It's called operating on a budget, and millions of people have to do that. It's not a foreign concept.
It's not possible for me to go out and get a job right now because I'm pregnant with my 9th child, and it's...
Do they know what causes that? Stop having children if you can't afford them.
Currently summer break, so if I were to get a job, I would have to send all 8 of my other kids to daycare, which I can't afford, and I don't have any like marketable skills to where I can make a job that would be paying more than the daycare cost. I have 6 different baby daddies, and I've tried going to all of them to ask.
Oh, Lord have mercy on us all as a society.
Ask for more child support, and only one of them has offered to give me an extra $100 a month, which, like, I'm grateful for that, but it's not enough to take care of all of my kids.
Well, yeah, the extra $100 a month that this baby daddy's giving you is probably not meant to feed all of your kids. It's meant to feed the kids that he has birthed with you. You can't be surprised that $100 isn't enough. Of course, because it's not meant to be enough.
I'm planning on taking the baby daddy that I know makes the most money back to court to see if I can get a little bit more of his income, but I can't afford to take every baby daddy back to court to get more money. So I'm in such a bind right now. My food stamps just got...
People like this exist. They exist.
So, I lost my job in March, and I signed up for SNAP food benefits. And I think it took me a couple of months to get them. I don't know if they do redetermination on single adults every 3 months or not, but I feel like I've been getting them for 4 months. Maybe it is 4 months. But I got my redetermination letter in the mail, and it says I have to send it in by a certain date. I am so happy that I don't have to send this in, because I got a job today. And I can't wait to start buying food with my hard-earned money. I don't have to feel guilty about buying anything. I can buy chips. I can buy candy. I don't eat those things, but I can buy it if I want to, and I don't have to feel guilty. I can buy milk and bread and eggs and cheese and any kind of meat I want and not feel guilty.
See? That is what public assistance is meant to do. It helped this woman until she found another job. And now she's not going to resubmit her application for food stamps because she got a job. And so she says, I don't need it anymore. I can buy food with my own money now. That's what it's meant for. And then I wanted to end with just this funny TikTok that somebody posted. Says, your EBT card has been declined. So we're supposed to be looking at the reaction of the cashier after they've told someone your EBT card has been declined.
Make more than $800 a motherfucking day off nothing. I ain't gotta sell pussy or shake it. Unlike Nuna was selling pussy at one point in time and you still ain't getting no dollars. That's why you reserve the flipping motherfucking burgers and can I take your order, face ass bitch? Don't. I'm self-motherfucking made. Make more than $800 a motherfucking day off nothing.
At the end of the day, nobody wants to struggle to eat. But a lot of these public freakouts are not helping the cause. Venting is one thing, but cussing out a cashier or blaming TikTok conspiracies is not going to reload your card. But hey, if people keep turning the checkout lane into a stage, you already know I'm gonna be right here. Remember, stay fed, not feral. Thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, remember to hit the thumbs up before you leave. While you're down there, also double check and make sure that you are subscribed and ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.